Before I show you this short video, let me distinguish between two types of my harassers. There are gangstalkers who are actively engaged in the targeting, and these will include strangers outside and neighbours. Those strangers are somehow able to track my location to harass me, and the harassment I receive might differ from that another target experiences. The goal is the same though, and that's to sensitize the target to certain triggers, verbal and non-verbal. A neighbour might be specially moved in with the sole purpose to disrupt your life each day and night. An established neighbour can and will be incentivized to take part in fucking with your life, and I have had both types of sicko torturing neighbours. The other type of harasser is not part of the gangstalking program, but is willing to be vocal and make me acutely aware of my prior reputation, a reputation the police may have helped facilitate. Such people include local residents to where I live here in Peckham, some of the Deptford residents where I park for my sleep each night, and any other person who might recognise me and has been made privy to something placed into the public domain, possibly by the police, which has helped to demonise me. The police, as they must, because they are part of the problem, have used various nefarious tactics to distance themselves from their complicity, and those tactics include gaslighting the evidence I've acquired of my prior status and making use of psychiatric reprisals. As the police more or less police themselves, it appears to be an almost impossible task to make them accountable for their actions and the participation in the targeting, and so their tactics have worked in the way they intended. Now for the short video from this morning. I'm in the back of the car and I'm unseen. There's a black curtain covering the front two seats, and that's all that any person will see from the front. The guy you're about to see either hasn't received the memo that I will occasionally record from inside the car, or maybe he's happy to help me acquire more evidence of the targeting. He walks with a child who might be a pupil of the school, a 2-minute walk from where I'm parked, and if so, it should be quite easy to find out who this guy is. Notice he stops just in front of the car, peeks into it, and I have to presume that what's said is intended for me. Certainly one of the words heard is one I hear quite often and have recorded this fact. The other word, which is a threat, is not part of the daily harassment that I'm able to hear or record.
I want to shoot you and that's a little bit of a oh, I tried to